fall with you, bitch. Should've never fall with you. Trust issues, that shit made me feel uncomfortable. I should've never made you feel like I was stuck with you. You ever had somebody say down for you? It made me feel so really down for you. They clown on you every time they turn around on you. They nod on you, happy they looking down on you. You really jacking you, walk with me. Now I feel like you never got to fuck with me. You saying I ain't the daddy that would be lawfully. I'm hoping that ain't my baby, that shit gon' fuck with me. You got me looking like a clown, bitch. That other niggas gon' fuck up her niggas out, bitch. I'll fuck them up and drown them in a fountain. Leave that little nigga somewhere in the mountains. But now I'm like, the ball nigga. I love money, I don't love bitches. Ball bitches, ETV know I don't trust bitches. Ball bitches, ETV know I don't trust bitches. No kissing me, and hugging. Cause I don't wanna fall in love with it. Ball bitches, ETV know I don't trust bitches. Ball bitches, ETV know I don't trust bitches. What the fuck I'm supposed to fall in love with you, bitch? I just wanted to fuck with you. Thought you was cool to kick it, probably get lunch with you. I never met for shit that get so fucking comfortable. Your niggas told you that it's down for you, but when you fucked up, nigga, they not proud for you. They say they with it to ride, 100 down for you. They clown on you, soon as they come around on you. I said, loser, you took my bitch and you scooped up. Loser, I feel like a fucking loser. Fuck the rumors, cause I passed the bag to you. Ran through hard, then I passed the bag to you. But now I feel like fuck bitches, I don't trust bitches. Fuck bitches, ETV, no, I don't trust bitches. Bitches. Now I'm like, fuck nigga. I don't wanna fall in love with it. I love money, I don't love bitches. Fuck bitches, fuck bitches, fuck bitches, fuck bitches, fuck bitches, fuck bitches, fuck bitches. My nigga, we don't fall with you. My nigga, we don't fall with you. Why you fall? Fuck bitches, fuck bitches, fuck bitches, fuck bitches, fuck bitches, fuck bitches. My nigga, we don't fall with you. My nigga, we don't fall with you. Why you fall?
What's up, D-World? What's up? You ready? You just riding for a minute, man. Hey, let us know who winning that Clemson Alabama game. Well, what the score? I know who winning.
I love money, I don't love bitches. Fuck bitches. Fuck bitches, fuck bitches, fuck bitches. My nigga, we don't fuck with you. So why you fuck with us?
What you gonna do, bro?
I believed in you. Should've told me you had a seed in you. This whole time you was frontin' and I ain't seen in you. Now I'm thinking what was
damn, did you predict that to happen, bro? I didn't see Clemson doing that, man. I thought it was gonna be a good game. I didn't see Clemson doing it. All I was gonna say, they had to change the quarterback. True, they never got here. They should have took what's the name out of it. Like, hey,
Forget about it when the blood hit you. Who did it, bitch? You did it. Really thought that I was losing it. Now I'm losing. Ever since I've been in school, they been picking, choosing. I don't know how I go do with it. I go do with it. This is stupid. But who the fuck am I to judge bitches?
why?
I guess I never knew how to love bitches. Fall bitches. Fall bitches. Fall bitches.
Reckless.
My nigga will fall with you. So why you fall? Fall bitches. Fall bitches.
Shit, let's get into it, though. Welcome to Talk Up, man. It's your boy, Sound the Reaper. Like always, I got my brother with me.
Yo, you already know it's your boy Black, man. You already know we don't own the rights to this music. You know what I'm saying? We had to shout that out.
Had to, cause you know they be fucking with us on Facebook, man.
They don't like us.
They don't like it.
They don't like niggas.
But, man, it's a new year, 2019. You know, we got, I think we accomplished so much, man. 2018, that shit did us well, man. You know, 2019, we trying to go on a new path, start a new way, do something different, bring light to the people, man, make this platform worldwide because everybody need to be able to talk up.
Yeah, I think I'm about to take on the name of International Black. International Black, because the reason why I say International Black is because, first of all, since day one, we've never been stationary. Two, where I see this going, I see it going international. So stay tuned, man. We got a lot of stuff in the mix.
And y'all don't know, we got a show up in Richmond, BCU next week, Sunday. We started to advertise for it, in the Chat podcast. It's the collabo between Talk Up and In the Chat podcast.
Yeah.
We really gonna dive on that millennial men. Well, the millennials as a whole. And then plus our men, how can we play a big factor into this society? Knowing what we done been through. And then we would love for y'all to come out there and join us, because that's all real, man.
Look, man, we done took some time to really critique everything that we got going on and critique what we want to talk about. I'm trying to tell you something major. Something I feel like a lot of people need to hear, especially a lot of people get the opportunity to be a part of it. That's key. Not just having two people talk about certain things, about having certain people come out and actually get a feel for the event and actually share their opinion on on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely
bigger than us. It's bigger than us.
You know what I'm saying?
Platform for the platform, to the people, for the people, with the people. I know y'all heard that slogan in high school, that history, but I mean, for real, we trying to touch the people with this because, hey, everybody got an idea. Everybody got something they want to do. That's unity. Unity is key. And we ain't even finished, the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. But the first 5, though, I mean, it was big on unity, big on togetherness, big on coming together. And then I'm not going to even say number 6 while pulling it up, but I know the last one, number 7, was Imani, faith. And shout out to my wife. That's my wife's name, Imani. Faith, though. Having faith in your people, your system, your society, your government, your religion, your race, having faith in them people, I think will build our community up because we could admire somebody. We could, see what somebody else is doing, but don't even show that person that you believe in them. Don't show that, you're rocking with them, you're supporting them. That's something the Black community lacks as a whole. We don't support Black businesses. And I think we need to fix that and change that mentality moving forward because it's a lot of Black businesses on the rise. It's a lot of people bringing ideas in just because of the crab in the bucket mentality. We're not supporting each other. And I think we should change that. We should fix that.
Just to go back and tell you, I picked it up real fast and just want to go ahead and finish it. But community says Cuba, whatever. It says creativity, to do always as much as we can and the way we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited. And that's talking about creativity. Do what we can with what we have. I've been always saying it. Stop thinking that you have to make this big impact. Stop thinking that, you gotta do something major or something drastic to shift the culture. It's not about that. Because you doing something so small is already shifting the culture. You know what I'm saying? You doing something so small can, have somebody else in, that could lead you to something else. So being creative in what you have, like if you know that you're good at basket weaving and whatever, and you hold a class with basket weaving, you're teaching somebody else a skill. You know what I'm saying? That's creative in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go way deep in depth into it, but it's bigger than, just feeling like you gotta shift the culture with some big change or big drastic change. No, do what you have with what you have. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't even have the means of, supporting it by money. There's other things that you can do to get into the community to kind of be creative. And then the last one, like he was talking about, is faith. To believe with all our heart in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, the righteousness and victory of our struggle.
And I'm going to stop you right there. one thing you said are teachers. A lot of parents, me being a parent, I'm a parent of 6, and I noticed I think we're naive to the fact that teachers play a big role in our kids' lives. I mean, they're with our kids more than the parents, if you think about it. Because from 5, and you can even take that to 2, 3, whenever you start putting them into the pre-K, early pre-K programs and stuff, they're in school, they're with teachers. And look at teachers, a lot of people downplay teachers because of the salary, because of what they make, because of the job description. But a lot of people fail to realize that teachers play a big role in how our children is going to progress in society, because they're with our kids more than the parents. If you think about it, you go to school from 8 to 3, and then you got after school programs, you got little activities and stuff. I mean, they're really the ones who help a hand between our kids and society. So I think we should, especially show things to the teachers out there. We appreciate you. I know I do. And everybody else, tell your child teacher tomorrow, send an apple with a card that show you appreciate them, because it could go farther than what you think.
Man, fuck them teachers. Why? The reason why I say fuck them teachers, I'm not gonna say fuck them to a certain extent, but I feel like they're not really out here all of them are not out here to help our kind or help anybody that's trying to move, in the right direction. I feel like teachers, yes, are with, our kids more on the day, but you got certain teachers that just go there for the picture. And then on top of it, let's go into it. It's saying to believe with all our heart in our people, our parents and our teachers and our leaders. For one, we don't even have a lot of leaders out here. You know what I'm saying? And we're looking at our parents to be, I'm looking at our teachers to be educating our youth. No, you got to understand all of that is a holistic perspective.
Yeah.
But we're lacking in all of those. We don't have a lot of black teachers. We don't have a lot of black male teachers. We don't have, a lot of two-parent homes. Yeah. And then we have a lot of leaders that's glorifying bullshit. So our whole thing right now is very mixed up in the air and messy. And that's why we have the results that we have right now. You know what I'm saying? And then it says, and the righteousness and the victory of our struggle. The thing about it is, our struggle currently right now is the very same strength that we will have if we was to all come together. That's what people don't understand. And people don't understand that at this point, all of us was to come together and do it the way we were supposed to, that we so much strength in numbers that they wouldn't know what to do with us. But that's what I said, in the righteousness of our struggle. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to continue to struggle because our morals and values are messed up currently as a race.
And I mean, we could tell that our morals and values are messed up, because look at these situations where we quit to jump on somebody. We got another one.
So jump into it.
We got another one trending right now. Everybody, if y'all ain't heard about that R.Kelly situation, I'm pretty sure y'all heard. I mean, it's been going on for years. But Lifetime decided to take it another step further. They did a documentary interviewing famous people, celebrities, accusers, parents, teachers, friends, uncles, cousins, interviewing everybody about this man. I mean, shit. How do you feel about that situation? How do you feel about the R.Kelly situation?
Man, look, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna care. The way I was looking at it was like, man, here we go with this Me Too movement shit. People trying to be popular. This nigga ain't even do shit. That's my whole mentality, right? Yeah. So then I'm like, all right, let me kick it and let me really watch this joint. Mm-hmm. Bro, R.Kelly, fuck R.Kelly, bro.
Bro, that nigga is doing some reckless shit, bro. I mean, he's doing some shit that you see on movies. I mean, no bullshit. But for people to let him get away with this for this long, that speaks of values about our goddamn society. Look, we're praising this man as if he is the king. Don't get me wrong, he done wrote some hits. So my generation, I'm pretty sure a lot of us was born off this nigga. I mean, he done wrote some hits, my nigga. But do that take away from the fact that he's out here molesting little queens, little princesses? Do that take away the fact that he's out here bringing all women, knocking all women back thousands of years? I mean, hey, I think that shit, he should be stopped. I think we're not doing enough to stop him. I mean, even with everything that's going on, I ain't heard shit about him. You know.
Well, let's keep it 100 though. Is this currently going on as a society issue? Because if you really look at it, niggas stay dating younger than them 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. You see these relationships going on. So let's keep it 100. Like, this is an ongoing issue that is a concern in society. But now that we are looking at it as R.Kelly, now it's become so big.
Yeah.
Why? Why now? You know what I'm saying? We got uncles, fathers molesting kids. You know what I'm saying? That's damn near 2, 5, 15, 12, all of this stuff.
My thing pretty much is creating the ideology of pretty much what's going on. You said it best. I mean, we got parents, we got kids. I mean, we got uncles, we got family members molesting kids. We got rapists every day. You know, somebody could touch a child, get probation, go to jail for a year, and guess what happened? Their name is in a newspaper, and they telling you, they let the world know that, hey, you got a child molester right on your corner, my nigga.
No, yeah, you talking about the sex offenders?
Yeah, the sex offenders, all that shit, bro. They let you know that shit.
Yeah.
Now look what they doing. Look what Lifetime did with R.Kelly. I mean, they aired this shit out, bro.
Yeah, he ain't on the sex offender list.
He's not on no sex offender list, and this nigga still torn. This nigga still got them little girls captive in their house. Them parents still protesting.
That's crazy.
And this nigga probably right now, bitch, you gonna do this? You gonna suck this? You know, like I mean, like for real. Nah. This nigga probably right now doing that shit as we speak.
But see, that's my concern though. He's not the only one. And then my whole thing about this whole situation is that it's so confusing because you got parents that's been accomplishing it, like in this situation. You've got, different friends, or not friends, but people like mothers saying like, oh, I've done this and done that. I got fathers that done this and done that. I've took my daughter to an R.Kelly concert. Like, what? This makes no sense to me. It's just this whole thing is just like backwards to me. Like some of it makes sense and then some of it don't make sense.
I mean, with me being the father, first of all, them parents need their ass whooped just as bad as R.Kelly. Because you're over here bringing your kids to this man crib. You're going to concerts with your kids to see this man. Why would you let your daughter go see R.Kelly? Why? When you know this man talk about sex, when you know he's a sex symbol, first of all, they don't even need to be exposed to that. The world already doing that for you. Now you single-handedly taking these kids to get exposed to that. And everybody want to be that person on TV or be with that person on TV. So you telling me, this go back to the Bill situation. This go back to the Michael Jackson situation. This goes back to all parents willing, well, not in a Bill, but in a Michael. The parents dropped their kids off at Never Ever Land. What they thought they was gonna do with Michael Jackson.
I don't know, bro. Like I'm thinking, like my kid about to have a fun time in Candy World. But see, now let me ask you this question: would it be different if it was a different celebrity, like a Odell Beckham or Trey Songz or one of these famous? Because you hear a lot of women say, "I don't care how old he is. He tell me I'm doing whatever."
See, I don't. It's the pretty much the stigma of being a celebrity. If you think about it,
it is.
I mean, a lot of men. I'm not only gonna say women, because if you Oprah Winfrey, she come right now and say, "Eat my," a lot of niggas gonna eat that pussy, right? And drop it down because she's Oprah. You get what I'm saying? I mean, so
not everybody touching Oprah. You capping that.
You not touching Oprah
for that big. Hey, for that big. Hey, she can get it, dog.
Right. I mean, ain't no capping with the situation. So like, even about that situation, you know, these women didn't know that. I mean, if he calling you at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, my nigga, to come to his hotel.
But see, that's the same thing. A lot of women.
Is that not a booty call?
It was somebody that even said that too. They was like, R.Kelly knocked at my door at 6 o'clock in the morning. I let him know, and so I gotta let him in. And who's not gonna do this with R.Kelly? So I'm torn. Like I understand. Yeah, she's young, and I'm not neglecting that, and I'm not trying to make an excuse. But it's like certain things. It's like you going back and forth with yourself. It's like, okay, yes, this is wrong, but then you're willingly giving yourself to him. You know, yes, you understand the parameters of the certain situation that's going on, the sex slaves or the certain, you know, kind of cults that
tied up, chained up, you know, not eating for days.
But you have women going in and out. Like some women is like, oh, I can't deal with this. I'm not doing this.
Some women getting houses every goddamn year. So this nigga, you know
what I'm saying? So I'm confused. And yes, emotional abuse is real, and you know, psychologically, you can have someone's mind by certain things that they're doing because you feeling like you getting an opportunity, or you might be performing, or he's doing certain things for you. But at the end of the day, it comes down to a choice. Like I seen one girl debating with her mama at the front door. Yeah. If you see your mama right here, and all these cameras that's in the back. And she's like, one girl was like, who's all these people? You should already know you safe. Mm-hmm. Your people right here. We can call the police. But you told me come back in an hour and you got a restraining on the cop on me, telling not my mom, and not to come back because I don't know this woman. Yeah. Like I'm confused. Mm-hmm. Like like I said, regardless of the situation, I'm not trying to get on any woman. I'm not trying to make women feel bad. I'm not trying to pick and choose sides. I'm just trying to, you know, kind of fully understand what is going on. You know what I'm saying?
Because the world we live in, man.
Right.
It's the world we live in, and that's the biggest thing. I mean, and society, the way we even, like, why do we gotta draw a line? Why is it a line drawn? You get what I'm saying? Like, why we got people, oh, this is right, this is not right. Like, it's over the line. People are fighting this situation just because of R.Kelly.
I mean, typically, people ain't fighting the situation because of R.Kelly. I feel like, again, here it is. Same thing with Bill and the same thing with R.Kelly. And it's the same thing that keeps on happening. We know how to trigger black people, especially when something is going on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's like, okay, I'm going to put this here and I'm going to watch every African American, everybody sit here, go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's like, yo, like,
and it's mentality.
But that's what I just keep watching. I'm like, yo, this is the same thing they do. And I say, you know what? If you look at it, sit back and really look at it, they love this. They continue to give us a black idol, and we demolish it. I don't see nobody
break them down.
And then we go out with each other. I have never seen them do it with another race. I've never seen.
See the white people. I love my white people, but the white people, they will pop up. You'll see it when it happens. Then you don't hear shit about it. You don't hear
nothing.
But when it comes to, you know, our color, our celebrities, yo, they will put this man on the spotlight and harass and break him down, piece by piece, limb by limb. You know, and what we do the whole time, we buying tickets, we protesting, we advocating, doing all that shit for this man, instead of worrying about the simple fact that this man is messing with underage kids. Underage kids. This man should be a sex offender. He should be put in jail. He should be, I mean, for real. Hey, throw in the trash.
Like I said,
throw the whole man away.
I mean, yeah,
throw the whole man away.
I get it. I get the whole situation. Like I said, just like Bill, like I told everybody, just like Bill, I understand what he did, and I'm not giving him a reason to get off for it. But I'm just saying that
his music don't live on though. I mean, I'm still still gonna bump that 12. I'm sorry. I'm still, his music is there. His music. I still listen to Michael. I still watch the goddamn Cosby. I mean, that is already set in stone. I mean, you can't take that away from the black culture. You can't take 12 play away from the black culture.
It's gonna be a lot of women that ain't listening to R.Kelly, bro. Like, can you imagine having sex and you be like, your body's comfortable? Like, if you don't turn that shit off. But she probably gets so mad, boy. Like, women is not going for that R. Kelly shit. Like, no, bro. You gonna fuck up the movie playing some R. Kelly, dog.
It's still there, bro.
But
this is still gonna live.
Everybody looks at it different now, dog. Like, and regardless of the situation, like, everybody looks at it different. But again, here we go. We are seeing a society issue wrapped up into, now we're throwing it in the black community to bring more light to it. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's a society issue is happening in society daily. People are going to counseling for this stuff daily. People are traumatized from this stuff daily. People have this stuff passed on through the history of their lineage, you know what I'm saying, of all their family, you know, whatever. And it is an ongoing issue. And here we are faced with R. Kelly front and center. Like, I felt like if you was gonna do something to R. Kelly, you would have did it back in the day when you had evidence. You know what I'm saying? When you had everything. You had this old man pissing on a female, dog. Like
14-year-old female.
So
we gotta know that.
We knew all the way back in the day. And then now we're about to rehash this and making a whole documentary series about it and blow it up in front of people. Like, okay, so what's the next step? We put him in jail?
Yeah.
So what about everybody else that's been doing this?
I mean, the list goes on. I mean, it's a lot of famous people that get caught up in that. Well, I did come across one thing.
No, that's my problem. Hold on. That's my problem, though. That's my problem. Because now it's been happening, multiple cases of it, and multiple famous people.
Is it a trap?
Huh?
Is it a trap? I mean,
it's got a track record.
Is it a trap, though? I mean, because it's happened to the best of the best, the biggest of the. Look at Russell. Look at Russell Simmons.
Man, go to the comments, though. We got some comments.
You know, we talking about Russell Simmons. That happened to him also.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a track record of all of these stuff. And it happened in multiple races. It's not just happening in our race. But as soon as we get a hold of it, especially with the king of R&B, now we find it and we pick this man apart.
True.
Which we are. I can understand if everybody would say, you know what, fuck it, let this man go, put this man on trial, go to jail, we good with him. But no, we gonna sit here and pick at R. Kelly day in and day out. And this is gonna go on for 1 to 2 weeks. And it's gonna continue stuff. It's gonna continue to come out, and then people are gonna throw allegations out from back in the day, like you see the Jay-Z situation, you see all these other people that's popping up because now it's Me Too is so big, but the Me Too is only affecting one race.
That's the blacks. But I'm gonna touch the comments right quick. Cal Morgan, he said the wildest part is how many that close their eyes towards the situation. The parents and his whole camp need to go down. I do agree. I mean, because a lot of people knew that this man liked young women. A lot of people saw this man do sexual stuff with young women. And nobody said nothing. Why now?
Everybody that knew he had this going on should get their ass whooped.
Everything that's happening with the Trump administration. Everybody.
You talking about that? You know what? I ain't gonna have the police knocking at my door. Like,
And then Oceana agreed with Cal when she said, yeah, Kayla said lock him up. You know, we do agree. I think he need to be locked up. I mean, I said the whole thing away. You know, fuck that. But then she also said she just tuned in. She don't know what the fuck going on. You know? Yeah. Basically, I'm gonna run it back. We was talking about the R. Kelly situation. We broke it down a little bit. We gave off, well, we both pretty much said this nigga is wrong, foul for what he's doing, and that he should be locked up. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Like I said, I feel like, of course, he needs to be locked up, but it's also some things that we gotta understand about this whole situation instead of being mad at the fact of what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? You also have to look at the society fact of it too, that because it has a history of all of this stuff going on. Yeah, but it's like when it comes to us, as soon as they give it to us, we sit here and pick apart, this whole situation. But y'all won't. It wasn't a concern when it wasn't directed towards R.Kelly. Mm-hmm. It was something that everybody kind of swept under the rug. And here we are that now is R.Kelly doing this, a black individual. Again, we go back to picking apart our own race. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's tearing this nigga down. And that's what I'm saying. And we have every right to tear him down. But the fact that if it was somebody in another race, I don't feel like it was good. It would get that much attention. Just like old boy that they had the same Me Too movement. Yeah. And everybody came out and spoke against him. And next thing he got put into a leader position. The white boy that got the leadership position. Their race didn't sit there and pick that man apart. They sat there. They actually supported him. They backed him up. I'm not saying let's back R. Kelly up. I'm saying that as far as when that came out, I seen probably about 10 people on my timeline that said anything. You want to know why? It's the crab mentality that's been instilled in us for years. We love to watch somebody fold, crumble, break down, and we live off that. It goes back to also Bill, because like I was saying, a lot of people like, oh, Bill needs to go to jail. Yes, Bill needs to go to jail for what he did. That's fine, but the way everybody is going about it and the way society has dehumanized this man in society, like you could have did all of that behind closed doors. Well, and there's some more people doing the same thing that Bill did, but that's just got slapped on the wrist. They're doing it daily. You be the guy to give you alcohol on the weekend to have sex with you. I don't. Yeah, like that's an everyday thing. But you see what I'm saying? So like, what's really the difference? Oh, because now he put a little pill in there. Then just make it a little extra freak. You know what I'm saying? But you going over there at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and don't get me wrong. Yes, it is wrong. I do understand that. My whole thing is the way we go about picking apart black people. You know what I'm saying? I understand if we was like, okay, yeah, he needs to go to jail, but we sit here and go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Y'all made a movie out this man. But they stuff like that, and they made sure that he made all headlines. Yes. They made sure that he was on the front page, that because this was going to be a trending topic in the African American culture because of how we are. Yeah. People know that. So you know what? Nobody's really paid attention to this wall situation and the government shutdown. I've seen little people on my timeline talk about this government shutdown and these so-called taxes. Everybody, because food stamps is now on that cut. Fucking taxes is on that cut. That's affecting more people than is R.Kelly. And you want to know what's happening? I've seen people like, oh my gosh, like in their amazement, or you know what I'm saying? You ain't ripping this man apart. You know what I'm saying? You're not out here doing other things to kind of protesting or degrading Trump, right? Yeah. Or do anything that's gonna cause any ruckus. But as soon as we drop old R. Kelly, it's to make us forget about not even forget about it, but how we attack just one of ours naturally. It is so natural. It's like second nature how we just criticize and just boom and just kind of assassinate this old man character. But my man cutting everybody's government funds and he's not trying to pay everybody taxes, and it's like everybody's like, oh my God, what do I do? I can't do this. Yeah, like when does it come? When are we gonna start challenging these black people and say, why can't you go at this man the way you're going at this man? It's like people are not equal up into who they want to attack, or maybe you're not. Maybe you want to be smart enough, or you don't have an opinion to talk about this government shutdown. But when it comes to R. Kelly, this black nigga right here, we gonna kill him. We gonna kill him. We're gonna be first in line signing up to say something. Look, for real. I mean, look at all the other celebrities that work with the man that got pieces of history read by this man. They lining up to talk against this man too. It's all about attacking the character of R. Kelly. But I'm gonna touch these comments right quick. And excuse my voice, I'm kind of losing it. I was kind of hyped by that Cowboys game. I ain't going well. But James, shout out to James. And hey,
If y'all don't know James, yo, please follow this man. He's part of In the Chat podcast, our show this weekend. But he stated R.Kelly should be erased from our memory like Men in Black.
Go ahead.
Derek, he was like, his character should have been in question after allegedly pissing on an underage girl. It's important to go after all the other celebrities. He ain't the only one. And yeah, we do agree. I mean, it's a lot of celebrities,
like I said,
doing that. And
I said it's a track record.
We just writing the shit off. But when it's that black figure, that big name, like we said, Michael, we said Bill, and now we got this man, you know, we're quick to break down him, and we're watching with popcorn front row the whole annihilation of this man. And then James also said we grew up in rape culture as children, but as a man, your perspective should be allowed to shift, which is true. I mean, if you think about it, sex, you know, sex been going on. The hippies started that shit. You know, they got wild with the pills, the, you know, roofies, the cocaine, the marijuana, all that, the alcohol. Now, I mean, we taking the shit to the next level. You know, they got shit that I never even knew, and I thought I was doing it. But, I mean, it's common for us, like you were stating, to offer a woman something to drink, you know, to get a quick smash. But these niggas doing it, and now we're breaking them down.
But and that's another thing. So that's a question that's saying, are you being a hypocrite? Because in some form of way,
because we don't got that money.
Female and male have done it before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So really, honestly, I'm just lost right now. Like, what are you really saying? Because in some form it's done. Women and men have willingly gone to certain places, knowing they're going to have sex if it gets to a certain place.
Yeah. And
you had alcohol or you've had whatever substance, whether you took it knowingly or not. You know, not is very bad, but willingly, willingly you took it, and certain things have one thing led to another. So it's just hard for me, you know what I'm saying? And being to know the dynamics of everything, to kind of witness it and look at it, it's crazy. And I will touch on those, comment where he was like, yeah, we grew up in a rape culture. Yes, we have grew up in a rape culture. And now it's almost becoming a norm in a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to say, but it's being almost like a pattern of certain things. It's not one in every, it's not 1 in every 10. It's probably about 1 in every 5 or 4.
I think,
you know what I'm saying? And that's just off the top statistics. And
men are included.
And that's what I'm saying. And it's crazy how that's becoming so popular. But it's now that it's being shed on a black figure who's, done phenomenal things. Like I said, we do believe that he needs to be locked up. But then again, you have to go trace everybody else. All that's doing.
I looked at the list. I pulled up the list. Just Google it. Just Google celebrities accused of sexual allegations. Just look at the list. You'll be surprised. But every black name on that list, nigga, we ridiculed him, boy. He was the face of it. Every black person on that list. As far as Russell, as far as Bill, as far as Michael, as far as now this man, even just throw Mike figure out with dogs, I mean, think about how we broke that down, but Big Ben could get away. I ain't gonna say too much. But Big Ben could get away, And then another thing, like even I'm gonna shout out this man's name because black people, we supported him during his time, Baltimore Raven legend, Ray Lewis. We supported him. Then for him to say the stuff he's saying about R. Kelly, what he said about Mike, what he said about these players, Colin Kaepernick, we supported you when you killed somebody, my nigga. Like, yeah, accidental, non-accidental, whatever it was, you killed somebody, we supported you. Now you too good. Now you getting that mainstream money. You getting that white man money. Now, Colin Kaepernick for doing this. R. Kelly, this. Nigga, I don't see no difference in you. You get what I'm saying? But I got a little bit off time. I'm gonna keep these comments going because they coming. You know, Kayla also shouted out, lock him up. But I also think they need to stop shaming him so much. Lock him up and move on. It's proving to the white man that black people have issues.
Thank you.
Making us look bad.
Caleb, sweetheart, you look, girl, I couldn't even put it together myself. Because that, like I said, why are we still stuck on this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They know exactly how we're gonna react with a certain situation and how we're gonna sit here and go back and forth with each other over a certain situation that shouldn't even waste our energy. All of us agree to say we lock them up. What's the point of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for weeks? You know what I'm saying? And people are getting in heated debates about this stuff. People are really pulling up on people like, yo, like I don't care about this and that, but this is all part of what they really want us to do. Because like I told you, we ain't talking about that wall.
They want us to forget about it. And the next comment, they were like, this is the longest shutdown he could remember. Which is true. I mean, this shit, at 16 days now?
Exactly.
And if this shit touch a month, you know what's gonna happen, bro? Like, yo, this gonna affect a lot of people, non-government people, if this shit reach 30 days. It's at 16, 17, probably now. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock. 17 days.
I've never seen. I'm driving. You know, we live in a military state. So it's like a city, whatever. And I'm trying to tell you, I usually get mad going through when I'm driving to work because I reach all military.
Nobody there, right,
bruh? I'm trying to tell you that joint free.
I'm at that airport, man, and that shit flooded because these niggas aren't coming to work because they're not getting paid. And I don't blame them. You know, TSA, they're not coming.
I've seen that joint.
Yo, that shit flooded.
But that's what I'm saying.
All airports.
But here's the thing about it too. A lot of people are not at work, sitting down on the couch, not getting paid, not being able to do this, be able to take care of certain families are being affected by this shutdown.
Yeah.
And nobody is talking about this, but we want to talk about R.Kelly. Like we come here to talk about the wall. Mm-hmm. We came here to talk about R.Kelly.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And then they also said, my bad, bro. They also said 2 ways to break down a black celebrity. 1, attack their character, and 2, kill them and make up a BS story like they did Prince. Whew, you couldn't have said it no better, bro.
Hey, Derek, you trying to get us killed.
You couldn't have said it no better. I mean, yay, please watch out. But
hey, look, Derek trying to get us killed. I'm quiet. I ain't saying nothing about that. I'm living.
He made a good statement, bro.
Stop.
Hey, all black people speak the fuck up, because that's what happened.
Hey,
I mean, if you get too big.
After this episode, I'm going to be Trump coming to find me. Trump coming to find me. Hey, look, everybody going to be knocking at my door. We giving up too many secrets, dog. I'm good.
Share this, though. Still told me, please share this. We got a lot to go, though, man. We're going to keep it going. And then another comment was, why you think the coach from Penn State died on time after the allegations? He knew what Sandusky's was doing. Think about it. You know, when they relieved him,
that's another example.
Yeah.
This came out and it hit the surface, right?
Yeah.
We did not pick this man apart.
Not
one time.
We just let him pass.
We know the priests from the Catholic churches. They doing the same thing. They have a whole cult. R.Kelly got 3 to 4, maybe 5 women. This man got a whole cult of just raping young boys. Mm. We ain't ripping him apart, but he's still in his position, ain't he? He's still in. But we want to send Bill. We want to send Bill away. We want to send R.Kelly away, and we heated. We all about sending all these people away. Why they trying to send that man away? See, and so you know what I'm saying. And people gonna be like, "Oh, well, he needs to go to jail too." But you're not fighting for that man to go to jail. But R.Kelly being fought for it, or Bill gonna be fought for it, and you gonna be mad if they're not in jail. But why you not mad at some of these other people who are raping little boys and little girls from a different race not going to jail? Mm. What's going on? You feel like, but you ready to talk about your own kind, right? Oh, all right. Okay.
And then I'm gonna touch on these last comment about the government. You know, James also shout out the effect on the families. I think they're gonna suffer a lot more this government shutdown continues, and then Derek said the bills won't stop, and the IRS still gonna take their money. Exactly. Sam gotta get paid. You know he gonna get his. He gonna get his.
And the funny thing is no written law to say we gotta pay taxes.
Yeah.
The IRS was created for us to pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? All for the strength of something that is no legit document saying that we have to pay taxes. It is something that it was just man-made, created. That's another way of how they fucking us. So I'm just saying exactly how I feel. You know what I'm saying? People need to be knowledgeable about this situation and stuff like that. And going back to what Derek said, like, people are definitely going to be affected by this wall. Like, you know,
a lot of people are. A lot of people
are going to be really affected by this wall. You know what I'm saying? And families are really going to be, hurt. Yes, they get to spend, time with their loved ones, but, how are these people going to pay for certain things? How are these people going to live? And some of these people who work for the government, they live in paycheck to paycheck, or they fucking off their bread. So they got the smartest people in the world. And that doesn't go for every person that's in the government, but some people are like that. And some people are not designed to where they are staying, on a military basis. Some people have other families outside of that and where they're taking care of certain things. But now that you're kind of messing up their assets, like me, if I had to pay bills and I work in the military, I would be hurt. If I got certain things that I got to pay for, like that come automatically out of my check, like little stupid stuff, like maybe like Apple Music. I'm just throwing out little stuff like Apple Music or maybe Netflix or something like that. I can't even pay for it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like even in my gym membership, I can't pay for it. My women's diaper. I mean, people got kids now, so I can't pay for diapers. I can't pay for babysitting. I can't pay for daycare. I can't pay for none of this stuff. And people are being affected by this on a daily. But we want to talk about R.Kelly. Okay. I forgot. We love to kill black people, assassinate their character and stuff like that. That's what we love to do. But we're not worried about the common folk, the people that's out here hustling and bustling every day that really means something. But we worried about R.Kelly and we're worried about assassinating this man's character and watching the TV series. I guarantee you, how much money you think they made off of that?
They shattered lifetime records. They shattered lifetime box records, bro. With the R.Kelly documentary series.
And everybody on that show part of contract.
Everybody. So,
I mean, that's beside the point, but at the same time, Lifetime, I guarantee you, they had over 1 million people watching that day.
And they're ready to get sued. Like, that's nothing. we recruited more than
I'm saying that we got, hold on, but think about it, we got 1 million people watching somebody that we're going to dehumanize after this show. They are prepared for that. So it's like, what? Are you serious? But we don't want to watch Trump, give a speech about the wall and have to call his little tyrants and stuff like that. We don't want to do that. But let somebody black go up there that's really famous that done fucked up their life. Let's watch that. Let's kill that. Because you know what? This is going to be the hot topic.
The hot topic.
But we're not worried about the government being shut down. We're not worried about how we can do this and stuff like that. That's why I said black people are so backwards. And I don't understand how they mind operate and how do you continue to engage in stuff that influences
anything to make them feel better than the next. I mean, it's a level. I mean, now you got people that are going to think they're better than R.Kelly. Or that, look at this man who was once in the position of power. He was in. Now look at it. He's from. So next man up, and that's why.
You're tripping. I know I'm better than R.Kelly. I ain't out here knowing what he's doing. You tripping.
But have you thought about it? Guess what came up before this?
Probably
No, the king of R&B discussions.
Oh,
think about it, I mean, look, they set us up for it. But I'm gonna move on. We got to talk about this because with all the bad that's going on, the government shut down R. Kelly. I'm gonna give shout outs to Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam. He actually has granted executive clemency to Cyntoia Brown for commuting her sentence of life imprisonment. Well, by commuting her sentence of life imprisonment. And that's a big step, boy. I mean, if y'all ain't caught the story, this was the girl who, got basically sold into sex trafficking. And while she was there, while she was in the system, if you want to call it, her pimp basically told her to kill the man that raped her and rob him. And she did it, unknowingly, pretty much she wasn't in the right mindset when she did it. She went to jail. She went to court, and after her heartbreaking story about her being taken, I want to say it was a young, I'm not going to say the age, don't quote me on it. Was it 15, 14, something like that? But she went to jail for 15 years.
Man, pause that for a second, too, because something else just popped in my head. So we don't dehumanize the doctor, the lawyer, the policeman, all of those people that were caught in that sex trafficking and scandal, whether it was in New York or something like that. Yeah. It was something like that. But I seen only a couple people talking about that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is a couple people in high positions. You had lieutenants, you got doctors, you got all these high people in sex trafficking. But nobody says nothing. Nobody says nothing.
They white. That's why. They're white.
But going back to what you were saying, man, like that just shows how much certain people can get in the minds of certain people and get them to act in certain ways. Because I'm sure that they probably took her mind and kind of confused her with it and kind of let her know that she can get her power back by killing him and pretty much doing certain things to the person that really raped them. And that's a kind of a way of saying to take power, because a lot of people can take power most ways, because just like if somebody was to hurt somebody, you gonna hurt them back. You felt like you got that power back. You know what I'm saying? It's that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? It's all in how you see it, because power could be overcoming that obstacle and not worrying about that again. So gaining power in your life with certain situations, people got to be aware of. And you know what I'm saying? And how you take that back is very important too. And people can prey on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can starve you. They can do this, do that, to make you think that this is a way that, you can gain power or gain back a sense of self-worth. So confusing the mind of certain people. And then once you do that, then once you gain the mind of somebody, you can have that person doing whatever you feel like. You know what I'm saying? We see it every day with women in the household. They take control of the men and, have men doing stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Don't quote me on that. I was playing. He agreeing like I'm right and shit.
No, I don't agree in the comments.
He agreeing like I'm right, yo. He wild. Hey, ladies, I was just bullshit. Like I was just playing. He agreed though. He was supposed to check me. This man wild, yo.
These comments though, Kayla, she did well. Derek first said most people, including myself, are 2 weeks wealthy, and Kayla said, yeah, we do, but it needs to stop. I'm ready for black people to be on they Wakanda forever shit. And then the girl age, James and Derek, they told me the age. She was 16 when she got, taken for sex trafficking, and she served 15 years in jail for doing that. Now I am gonna say this because I don't ever want to be that person that say one sin is not, greater than the other. But she did kill somebody. On top of that, self-defense, was it? It won't really self-defense because the situation already occurred. So some jail time I do feel like she did deserve. But as far as 15 years and doing all that, hey, the judge could have gave her a slap on the wrist, gave her what they gave Duke lacrosse player, then the dude that just raped the white girl, and we gave them a year of probation, 10 months of probation for doing what they did. But they're going to give her 15 years for taking back her power, We
love to capture us. I swear to God. We love to capture us. We don't let it capture nobody else. I feel like we just look at everybody else and be like, I knew that was going to happen. Shut up. Shut up.
But why is that?
Because we love getting our own.
We love getting our own. They love getting us. I think we were working together. We make
we work together. We working exactly with them.
Like
we part of the plan.
Somebody do something, and guess what? Before they tell them themselves, shit, we're telling them. Like the world, we're gonna tell them on social media. Shit, we got a social media. James said it earlier. Attention span in this social media era blow like the wind. Shit.
Who said
that? James said that.
Say that again.
Attention span in this social media era blow like the wind. When one topic come up, hey, We all on it.
Well said.
The next day, a new topic come up. We all on it, and it's gonna continue to happen until we do what my man doing. Shout out to B. Tell him what you doing, Black, for these next 20 days.
Hey, look, man, I was supposed to be a secret. Look, man.
I think a lot of people need this wave, bro. It's something that
it's crazy. Like I'm doing a Daniel fast right now. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got me on a Daniel fast. Shout out to that person because I made a conscious effort to start fasting. Being more in tune with faith and stuff like that, and actually seeing if I could do certain things. So yeah, if you want to look it up on the internet, Daniel fasted. So right now I'm not even supposed to be on social media. That's why I can't comment. That's why I can't get to my notifications. That's why I can't do certain things on social media because as a part of the Daniel fast, I'm not supposed to be on social media. Like I said, I'm doing this show.
He's not on social media. I hit the live button,
So I'm just in here talking. I'm not in the comments. I'm not, I'm just in here talking. I'm on social media, but I'm not really scrolling, answering none of that. So I'm not checking it. Anybody who's hit me up, on social media and I ain't replied, this is the reason because I'm doing the Daniel fast. So I got to do this for about 6 days, and then another 6 days I can't eat no beef, chicken, pork, none of that. I'm straight on the vegetable diet.
10 pounds.
You know what I'm saying? They got me on no liquor, no beer. You know what I'm saying? They got me on a lot of stuff that I cannot eat. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's gonna be hard, but like I said, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what it is. Like I said, I'm in tune with my faith, and that's one of the goals I want to do in 2019 is come more in tune with my faith. Continue to grow. Jah Rastafari, God, I and I. People don't understand that. What that means is, Lord God, God, me and you. Me and you is pretty much us. So I and I is us. So God, me and you. So when I said on my timeline, Jah Rastafari, God, I and I, it means, Lord God, me and you. So, like I told you, I'm be more in tune with my faith. I'm starting to grow. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is another way of me growing in my faith.
And since my man's did it, me and my sister, we've been talking. I think I'm gonna do me a little fast. It ain't gonna be as strict as his. I gotta eat. I'm a fat boy. I'm sorry. I gotta eat. But and I gotta drink. Don't put me on that. But, don't try to tell nobody. A little cup every now and then. But
so
I am gonna put down the tobacco. I am gonna stop smoking blacks and cigarettes and try to cut back on that bad habit. Me personally, the faith, I'm not gonna even say too much about the faith, but I'm doing it more importantly for me, my health, my kids and stuff like that, because that is taking a toll on me. So to my smokers and to the people that did it before me, I salute you. Smokers, I want to test you to go out and put it down for 20, 30 days. You pick your time and let's see how far you get. But 2019, we getting close to wrap up. 2019, Talk Up. A lot of people are kind of, like, what is Talk Up? What is Talk Up? What is it? A podcast? Y'all saw some events we doing. We got more coming. Y'all have to stay in tune. But we really spent 2018 as an experiment project. Us out here coming together, pretty much testing our norm. Stepping outside of the box, doing something that we weren't comfortable doing. And look at it, we proud about what we accomplished, and we thank and salute everybody that tuned in, that follow, that share, that engage with us. Because first of all, we couldn't be here without y'all, and we're not gonna grow bigger without the help of our people.
So 2019, man, like I told you, like I said, you already see me do the fasting. I'm gonna talk about 2018. 2018 was an up and down year, with a lot of things going on. 2019, I got so many things planned that I really feel like it's gonna be a good year. I just want to, thank everybody for supporting us, sharing it. Even if you shared it, if you commented, whatever, you supported us throughout this whole situation. 2019, I feel like I encourage everybody to go and write down your goals, word for word, what you want to do, what you want to accomplish, and then write down your weekly stuff or monthly stuff to how you can go forward into achieving those goals. Like really break it down section to section to section to section, and then really start, making moves toward it. I feel like a lot of people don't really sit there and think about it and write it down and find out what they want to do for 2019. This is the opportunity to really go after whatever you want to go after, and especially with standing along with our podcast. We're gonna be talking about certain things that we got going on, certain things that can help you, certain things that's gonna encourage you. So if you are with us, stay along with us, because we're gonna continue to encourage other people. We're gonna continue to give out game. We're gonna continue to do what we do. And that's to educate, talk about real shit and give people what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So 2019, man, it should be the year of coming for it all. And it's straight like that.
And we do, we love and we value y'all support, y'all appreciation, y'all comments. I mean, y'all have any ideas, let us know, because, hey, we put some time into this, but if y'all got certain topics y'all want to talk about or hear us discuss, hear us debate with other people, even if you want to get on the show, we salute y'all to come out here and try it. It's a great experience. We'll make sure you love it. And it's an opportunity for you to spread your word and let your voice be heard, because you might be thinking of something that a lot of other people are thinking about that are scared to say it. So I advise you to speak up, talk up. That's why we call it that. But hey, 2019, just stay on, give us that support, because we got some platforms coming for y'all. I don't want to give y'all too much yet. I want to keep the suspense bubbling, because every step of the way, we'll need y'all with us.
Like I said, man, 2019, it's a year for we coming for it all. Like I said, we already talked about having the event coming up in Richmond next week. We encourage y'all, man, to come out there, come debate with us, be a chance to have a really good experience with some young Black professionals and millennials at the same time. So really, chop up, really get the game and network. You know what I'm saying? We want to provide that opportunity to a lot of people. And like I said, man, we about to go out on that. So one last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm always say it: Jah Rastafari, God, I and I.
Man, that's it, man. Fine. I think it's perfect for the movie. We kind of late. It's not New Year, but
you never do all that.
I have to. It's a new year, bro. My nigga Fab. Salute. I need another project. J. Cole coming out soon too. J. Cole coming back soon. I'm talking hype, money. Look at these comments. Listen. But nah, really, y'all have ideas, man. Let us know, bro. We really need it. Anything will help. Anything we could, better ourselves for the people.
Better check the situation. I can fix your situation. I cut them bitches off when the phone drop. New year, new money, then the calm drop. New year, new money, then the calm drop. Cut them niggas off when the phone drop. Cause them real niggas ain't hate. And baby, I can help your situation. No time smoking medication. It's the new year resolution. We gotta be with us cause the rest is losing. I told him get money, that's the best solution. When you do, wear your rocket like you rest in Houston. When niggas stole my style, I ain't stressed to boost. It's time to make more money, less excuses. My old bitch on death row, it's time for execution. My new bitch is badass, she the best in like whoa, 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 whoa.